Hello, everyone. Let me shut that light off. I think I found my clothes to wear to the funeral. I'll rewash them today. How are you all doing? I'm working on my Liliana Afghan. I'm on round 93. Woo! Yay! I'm on the second side, I think. Yep, second side. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. I have to go shopping later to look for clothes to wear to a funeral. I was thinking about wearing what I'm wearing right now. I would like a nicer skirt or a dress or a suit, skirt suit. I've got a black skirt on, but it's not very appealing. Is that the right word? If nothing else, this is what I'll wear. Gotta find out what the weather's gonna be like where the funeral's gonna be at, 'cause it's not around here. Hello, Crazy Crafter Adventures. How are you? I forgot your first name. I don't know if I ever knew it. Addie. All right, Addie. Welcome in. How are you? I'm working on a big Afghan. It's very pretty on the other side, but it's too much work to keep turning it around. Hi, Juanita. How are you? Just respectfully and comfortably, and don't worry about the other people. Okay, dear. Addie, good, and you? I'm doing all right considering. I canceled my job for today because my head's not in it. When you're with kids, people you don't know, you gotta be on your best game. That's the way I feel for supping. And I want to go look for a nicer skirt. I think I'll wear this top. I'll wash it again before I go. I'm sorry, did I hear you were going to? Yeah, my father-in-law passed away yesterday. He had a heart condition and he was 91, and he had dementia, and his heart gave out on him. So we knew it was coming, just wasn't sure when. When we saw him in June, he was doing very well. well, considering he's blind and has dementia, but he was eating very well. Thank you, Addie. And we got a phone call on Monday saying he wasn't eating enough to sustain life. And he couldn't get out of bed. And his hands and feet were cold because his heart is too weak to pump blood to the extremities. So it was only a matter of time. I almost didn't think it would be that quick, though. But in a way, it was good that it was. Thank you, Addie. Prayers for you and your family in this time of grieving. Thank you. Juanita, he lived a long life. I would have loved for my mom to live that long. Yeah, my dad didn't live that long either. He died at 68. A very healthy man. My mother-in-law died at 75. She had a blood disease. And then her liver or kidneys or something went, and there was no saving her. So my mom is the only grandparent my kids have left. But my mother's very healthy and she's 82. And still lives on her own. And so how old was your mother, Juanita? It's kind of depressing talking about how long when people died. Hi, Carol. How are you? You're up early. I wasn't expecting you to be up this early. Well, good morning to you too, my beautiful yarny friend. Yeah, Casey's dad passed away yesterday, Carol. So we'll be going to a funeral. I'm not sure from what his brother said in a text. They're planning the funeral for Saturday, but I'm not sure about that. Addie says, morning she spins in Carol's crazy crochet. Your mom was 68 too, Juanita? So was my dad. Carol says, my husband had to go into the office today. He woke me up for a goodbye kiss. Well, that was very sweet. I'm working on the Liliana Afghan. I figured I can't take it outside of the home. So I better work on it as much as I can while I'm here. It's just too big. I'm on around 93 now. Hmm. Sorry to hear about your father-in-law. How far do you have to go for the funeral? Near Denver, Colorado. So it's 550 miles. Approximately to where they used to live. Not sure. We still have to talk to the siblings and find out more. Um, Good morning, Crazy. Love your name, says Carol. Crazy Crafter Adventures. Yep, I'll be near Susan. Addie says, thanks, Carol. So since stores aren't open yet, I figured now's a good time to work on this, on my Afghan. And then I think I'm going to go to Kohl's, because I think Kohl's has some nice clothes that would be suitable for. There's not much around here on the west side near me, where I live, near where I live. I started on my third ball of yarn on the shawl I'm working on. Cool. Can you post a picture in the Facebook page of how it's turning out and the pattern you're using and the color of yarn? Addie says, where are you in Kansas? I have a couple family members. I'm in the Wichita area. And Carol says that was a lot of ons. I need to go get tennis shoes. And Addie says, oh, that's where my cousin lives. Cool. There's a lot of people in this area. I'm not originally from here, so I don't know as many people as if I lived my whole life here. I was raised in Connecticut. So where are you, crazy Addie? Sorry. My grandma lived in Lynchburg, Kansas. We used to go see her all the time. She passed many years ago. I live in Nixa, Missouri. I don't know where that is. I know where Missouri is, of course, but Michelle, I don't remember if you were born in Connecticut or in Canada. I was born in Connecticut. Lived there most of my life, childhood, till we got married, except for we lived in Canada for 3 years when I was a kid. Have you heard of Branson or Springfield? Yes. We've been to Branson and we've been to Springfield because my cousin and her husband were living there, going to, her husband was going to college to be a minister, pastor. Now he's a senior pastor at a church in California. So we've been there. You're just the next town out of Springfield. Oh, cool. Yep, I've been there, that area anyway. It's been a long time since we've been there, though. But I know Springfield is still there. So. Yeah, my crochet guild meeting on Monday night, we talked about, oh, you used to work at Missouri State University. Awesome. They went to a Bible college, I think. Both my cousin and her husband. I love your Afghan you're working on. Thank you. It's a lot of work. I started it in January. It won't be done until probably December or even after. I'm on round 93. It's going to be square. And it's has 118 rounds. So it's gonna be huge. Like hang over the edge of a king-size bed, huge. So a lot of the people in my crochet guild are doing this Afghan or have done this Afghan. And it's neat, all the different colors people have chosen. And, you know, some people have used different colors of yarn throughout their Afghan. So they all look different, but they're all the same pattern. And the president of the crochet guild here, is talking about having us all join in and bring our Afghans to be displayed at the botanical gardens when they have an event coming, like maybe for Mother's Day next year. So Addie, are you retired now? Oh, nice. That will be really neat to see. Yeah, it will. One of my friends, she used 4 different colors, and 2 of them are sparkle yarns. And hers is done. She finished it. And she put it on her bed. I went over there to help her out, or to get help, have her help me with this pattern. And so she laid it out on her bed, put stitch markers on the row that I was working on so I could go see it when I needed help. I have been retired 2 years in December. Awesome. Yeah, I'm a substitute teacher. You have to be on your A game if you're going to be in front of a classroom full of kids. When you have the stuff that's going on in my family, I had to cancel my jobs for today, tomorrow, and Monday. Well, I bet that's interesting. That's one way to put it. Never gets boring because your classes are all different, and the schools, I work at 4 different school districts. This year so far, I've only worked at 2 districts, about 6 different schools. I don't work every day, but I had a half-day job today and a full day tomorrow and a full day Monday, which I canceled. The beauty of subbing is you don't have to, I don't have to be there. I accept certain jobs for days I want to work, and if I can't make it, I just call in. The students will always keep you on your toes. You're telling me. Yep. So, hi Keith, how are you? I was supposed to work this afternoon, but I canceled it. I've got to get stuff ready, get the car cleaned out, get my house cleaned, picked up a little bit. Eddie says, "Good morning, Keith." So since stores aren't open yet, I'm working on this. I have to go to the store to go look for clothes to wear for a funeral. Blessed, lost some more water weight. Good for you. Good for you, Keith. I've been doing Pilates twice a week, and that's been helping me a lot. But yesterday was my second day of Pilates this week, and I only go twice a week. Normally I do Wednesdays and Fridays, but I canceled Fridays because I had to work that day. So I went Monday instead. So Monday and Wednesday this week. But I worked on Tuesday. So are you feeling better, Keith? How long will you be out of town? Are you driving? Yeah, we're going to be driving, and I don't know. I'm so glad, Keith, that you're doing better. Hey, Addie, Keith is also in Missouri. So glad you're doing better, Keith. This Afghan I'm working on is easy right now. Oh, where are you at, Keith? Addie also lives in Missouri, near Springfield. Troy, Eastern Missouri is where he's at. Awesome. And Addie says, oh, nice. Okay, I'm going to turn this over so you can see it. Pretty proud of it. But it's like that on all sides. About 60 miles west of STL, St. Louis. Carol says, Keith, do you crochet? Of course he crochets. And if so, what type of hooks do you use? And Addie says, oh man, that is awesome. Thank you. The cream color really, to me, makes it look so much richer. Keith says, nice work. Thank you. So this is what I started in January. And I don't plan on making another one of these for at least 10 years. I say that now anyway. I'm actually hoping for grandchildren someday soon. So I want to start crocheting stuff for kids, babies. Anne says Addie says, I haven't crocheted in years. I just do crafts, but I follow a lot of yarny friends. Awesome. Welcome. I appreciate you. Keith says, I currently use bamboo handle crochet hooks from Hobby Lobby. Cool. I am using a Haya crochet hook. It's a 5.5 millimeter. And Carol sent it to me. So it makes it extra special. It says Haya on the end there. If you can read that. It really glides well through the yarn. Yeah, this round is not giving me any problems whatsoever. So that's awesome. Addie says, I just remember using the steel hooks back in the day before they had all these fancy hooks. Yeah. Yeah, I've got all kinds. I do not have furls. Furls would not work with someone who's a pencil holder. I hold my crochet hook like a pencil. So that doesn't work as well for pencil holders. I'm thinking about teaching a male friend of mine to crochet, and I didn't know if I should get bigger handle hooks. I don't know. If he's a pencil holder, he holds a hook just like we do, like I do, pencil holder. I don't know, try them on the small hooks and see. Regular size hooks. So Keith, are you a pencil holder or a knife holder? And are you left-handed or right-handed? I didn't put on slow mode like I did yesterday. Knife holder right-handed. Awesome. I'm left-handed, but I crochet right-handed because that's the way I was taught. My mom taught me when I was 8 years old. She taught me the basics. So I could never do anything really except make chain stitches, and I made a lot of them. But then my mother-in-law taught me how to read patterns. Addie said my mom did broomstick crochet along with regular crocheting. Awesome. I don't know how to do broomstick crochet. Keith says knife holder right-handed, and I'm a young pup, 39. Hi, Enid. How are you? And Addie says, I was in 4-H, started when I was 7. Enid said, did you get your community tab? I have not noticed it yet. Yes, I did. I did. Oh, really, Enid? You're a dejected, decrepit old pup. What do you mean by that? Congratulations, says Carol, for getting my community tab. And my whole body hurts and I can barely see. Get off my lawn. Huh? Morning, Enid. Inherited Stitches. And Inherited Stitches says, hi, Crazy. Keith says, congratulations. Thank you. Carol says, good morning, Enid. And Addie says, yes, congratulations on the community tab. Now, what do I do with it? Enid says, hello, Carol. What do I do with it, huh? It's fun to post to the tab and everyone on your YouTube can see it. Enid says, post photo. Take a cool photo of your crochet. Awesome. And Addie says, you can just post messages. All right. Cool. It's nice. We got a cool down today. It's 56 outside. So it's even, so we turned off our ceiling fans and our other box fans and other fans. I'm still working to get to 500. Well, keep it up, crazy crafter, Addie. It's only 50 here. Well, you're in Colorado, high altitude. That's got a lot to do with it. Well, considering yesterday at this time, it was like 79. At this time yesterday, it went up to 100 degrees yesterday. So I am very thankful for the cold. Yes, it is so cool here. Have all my windows open. It's so cool here. I shut them all. Oh, Enid put out Crazy's link. Cool. I'll go check you out. I'm already subscribed to Keith. I know that. Crazy says, I love Colorado. It got very crowded, and there's a lot of homeless people. Yes, it's 59 where I am, windows open with a draft. Our central air is turned off, says Enid. Well, yeah, 50 degrees, yeah. Everyone hit that like button, says Addie. Enid says, I'm in Colorado too. We know. And I'm going to Colorado for my father-in-law's funeral near Broomfield or in Broomfield. Enid says, I refuse to turn on the furnace. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. Not until we can't stand it. But usually I love to cook soups and stews and